So, where does the agent economy change the way a CEO needs to think about scaling their core business operations?
I think what we need to be doing is automating certain tedious, repetitive tasks, putting reasoning models into those tasks so it actually gives intelligent responses, putting humans in the loop on those workflows, and so that we can be more efficient. So if you're a CEO, it's what's my team or my individual employees, what are they doing daily that's eating up hours of their week that we can put on autopilot with a couple agents and kind of tune that and get that to work. That's level 1. I think there's a second level to this, which is traditionally, or, pre-2020, you had this process that started with a human and ended with a human, and there were humans all in between. And so you started here, you did all these steps. I think level 2 is redefining that whole workflow and whole process from an AI standpoint. What is the agentic way of getting the business result that you really want to? And then where do the humans fit into that piece? I think is where we're moving to.
I'm not sure I'm following you. Are you saying that we're going to create a different workflow because we're going to have agents running parts of it?
Absolutely. I mean, I think the workflow think about, I spent a lot of time in D2C e-commerce. Think about the humans along the way that need to go from once you take an order online to it arriving, that product arriving at your doorstep. There's a ton of agents that could be plugged in and maybe route that whole package in a completely new way that is more efficient. Maybe you're not going to a 3PL and they're not pick pack shipping it and they're having a human do that thing. It's maybe that robot is in your warehouse and you can have the, more vertically integrated brand and run that agent all the way through. So I think there's just a lot of room for like a laser focus on why are we running this process and what's the new LLM centric or SLM centric way of running this process.
Right. Right. And that's first time I've heard that. I usually hear first we need to optimize the process we have in place because we don't want to just automate something that's not running very well. But you're adding another layer here saying there are going to be changes or improvements we can make to the process because we have agents involved.
Mhm. Exactly.